Professor Heidel warns Luin, explaining that Taron is a mysterious person, so Luin must be cautious around him because people like him who hide their true identities can be very dangerous in the long run. Continuing, he says, "Forgive me for this from my side. I can only tell you this much." Luin remains completely silent and listens attentively to their words, breaking his silence only to assure the professor that he will keep their words in mind and trust them by breaking his silence. Professor Heidel tells Luin that they will inform him of the scheduled time to meet Tiro after the end of today's competition. Then they leave, and Luin also walks away to his own place where he shares all the information given by the professor with his classmates. This creates a unique excitement among all the students in his class, as they realize that Taron King himself has been keeping an eye on their team's performance. Luin couldn't convey Professor Heidel's warning to them because he didn't want to dampen his classmates' excitement. So, he blends in with their enthusiasm, showing them that he too is excited about the news. He tells them that they now have another reason to win today's match. He devises a plan and shares it with his teammates, naming the plan, "Defend if you can." As he reveals the plan, there's a bit of confusion among them. Luin, with excitement, tells them, "I am going to run the goal post." The match they play is an arrow ball match, where live arrows constantly fly around. 9 team members are divided into attackers, defenders, and a goalkeeper, and the player who gets more arrow balls into the opposing team's goal wins the game. Unlike simple rules, this match requires a high level of strategy and tactics. Teams need to decide when to use defense spells, when to use crowd control magic, how to grab the arrow ball, and throw it into the other goal, among other considerations. It's a match that demands careful planning and execution. Luin and his team's arrow ball match starts shortly after. The match is intense, with Luin dominating the opposing team. Seeing Luin's prowess, a player from the opposing team shouts to his teammates to create a shield to prevent Luin from advancing towards the goal. Upon hearing this, they immediately try to create a shield using ice spear magic. However, Luin shatters their defense with his firewall technique, causing the ice to break apart. Witnessing Luin's performance, the crowd in the stadium erupts into cheers, with Seta Malkiri also loudly supporting Luin. Observing Seta Malkiri's unusual behavior, his teammates comment from behind, criticizing him for previously speaking ill of Luin and his team, and now supporting them so strongly. They wonder if something is wrong with his mind after losing so badly to Luin in the previous fierce competition. Seta Malkiri overhears their conversation, which angers him. He turns around and shouts at them, asking what they were saying. His teammates inform him that they were just discussing how friendships are forged after exchanging punches. Seta Malkiri's classmate becomes scared when Seta Malkiri turns angry, but he doesn't agree with him, so he hesitantly says, "There was no exchange. To be exact, it was one-sided." Hearing this, Seta Malkiri becomes even angrier and shouts at him, demanding to know what he said. But now the boy becomes even more frightened and starts to back off. Seta Malkiri then turns back to watch Luin's match. But his classmate, still quietly, continues to criticize Seta Malkiri with his friends. Seta Malkiri watches Luin's match attentively, and based on Luin's previous performance, he has now become fully convinced that Luin is a next-generation magician. Even though he has competed against renowned students like Irene Prius of Seiki Women's College, Dalian Malkin of Main God Frelia's Holy Magic School, and Doom Prime of Rainak Magic Soldier Training School in Magic Festivals, Luin still appears to him as very different and stronger. Seta Malkiri believes that Luin not only possesses strength, but also leadership and a capacity for tolerance, making him stand out from all the others. Seta Malkiri is very happy that Luin has made him his friend. However, he feels lost in his own thoughts amidst all this. Just then, while lost in his thoughts, his classmate calls out to him, informing him that their next match is about to begin and asking if they won't have a strategy meeting. Upon hearing this, Sedamelkiri suddenly turns around and, agreeing with his classmate's suggestion, tells them to come along for the meeting. On the other side of the field, amidst the intensity of the match, a member of Luin's opposing team is shouting to his teammates to stop Luin. The teammates of the opposing team are utilizing all their powers and abilities, but still, they cannot stop Luin. They express this frustration to their classmate. Luin swiftly maneuvers through the field, evading their attacks as he moves towards the goal. Despite the intensity of the situation, there is no hint of nervousness on his face. He remains calm and confident as he advances. In an attempt to stop Luin, the opposing team creates a massive ice shield. However, Luin confidently and without any hesitation delivers a powerful punch to shatter the ice shield, relying solely on his strength without using any magic. As the ice shield shatters, ice shards fly towards Luin's opposing team, forcing them to dodge frantically. From behind, Jason moves forward to support Luin and manages to catch the arrow ball. His presence alongside Luin boosts their confidence even further. However, witnessing Luin's remarkable performance, the opposing team becomes greatly disappointed. Jason advances and scores a goal, followed shortly by another goal for their team. The opposing team relentlessly tries to stop Luin from advancing, putting all their efforts into it. Taking advantage of this distraction, Jason and his team members continuously score goals. When Colum's watch weakened and failed to block the other team members, their defensive wall was immediately breached. As the opposing team struggles to stop Luin, everyone in the stadium, including the spectators, is stunned by what they are witnessing. Finally, the opposing team accepts defeat, acknowledging Luin's superiority. In arrow ball matches, typically 3 or 4 goals are expected in each match. However, Luin's team didn't allow the opposing team to score a single goal, while they themselves scored a remarkable 11 goals. It was a completely one-sided match. With such a spectacular performance, the Ignit Academy team emerges victorious, creating a new atmosphere of joy among all the team members. On the other hand, the opposing team is deeply saddened, with faces filled with disappointment as they exit the stadium area. They discuss among themselves how, based on this performance, Ignit Academy is likely to win in future matches as well. Luin and his team sit together in a hall after the match, still buzzing with excitement from their victory. Their enthusiasm for the win keeps them laughing and talking loudly among themselves, their voices echoing outside the room. Meanwhile, Professor Heidel calls out to Luin from behind, standing at the gate. As he enters and approaches Luin, he informs him that the appointment date has been set for 7 p.m. at dinner. On the other hand, Teron is also very excited to meet Luin. He sits there, enjoying sips of his red wine. However, in his mind, he reminds himself, "Don't eat before coming here, Luin." Looks like Teron has something intriguing going on in his mind. To find out what it is, you'll have to subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned for the next video to uncover the mystery.